What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And real quick, small business plug. Your boy Doody is back. He's going to be back streaming tomorrow at around 11:30 Eastern AM. So we're going to come and hang, come and chill. We're gonna stream for about an hour and a half and chat about Phil and everything going on in the Vortex. And I'll give you guys an update on your boy Doody's health. So just a quick business style plug. Hope to see you guys there. If not, I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas and New Year's holiday. Anyway, your boy Doody is back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of Baldings Gate 3 and of course Streetfighter 6, which was just an utter disaster for our boy Phil. I actually stood up late last night to watch Phil get destroyed in Master Rank Dhalsim, so much so that Phil rage quit playing Dhalsim going forward. So let's see what Phil had to say. Let's hear his explanations and his excuses for why he's a garbage tier Street Fighter player.
Then we jump back into Baldings Gate 3. And Baldings Gate 3 today went pretty well. Next 3 hours, so we got 12 hours into the game. At this point, everyone's like, oh, why aren't you going west and doing the quest? And I'm like, because we didn't do a lot of the stuff around the town. You know, people had said that there's stuff to the east of this major settlement, or is it called Emerald Grove or something like that, that I hadn't done yet. So we went east, we found a whole bunch of stuff to do. And then we went west and we found a whole bunch of stuff to do. We actually found an incredibly difficult fight. A surprise sneak attack fight against a bunch of harpies. And the goal is to rescue this kid. Because if you do rescue this kid, basically it gives you big karma points with this group of other kids who have like their own little mini thieves guild going on in Emerald Grove, unbeknownst to everybody else. It was so frustrating. This was a fight. It took me 40 minutes to beat 4 harpies. These harpies continuously dodged everything, even though it was saying 50, 60, 75, 85% chance to hit. My characters miss. It was ridiculous. And in addition to that, one harpy would always be doing this lure spell that would like mind control 2 of my party members. So it was like, okay, distract that one, kill them. Okay, then the next one starts singing. Okay, kill that one. Then the next one starts singing. So literally, I only had half a party the entire fight. It was incredibly frustrating, and a lot of people are screaming at me, turn on Karmic Dice. And it's funny because I didn't even know what Karmic Dice was, and as soon as I started to play through, everyone yelled at me, turn off Karmic Dice. Okay, I'll listen to what people who apparently know better will tell me to do, right? You guys know better than me. Let's turn off Karmic Dice. So I did, and now because of this one fight treating me completely unfairly and pissing me off, now they're like, I'll turn off Karmic Dice, or turn on Karmic Dice, it'll help you. It's like, people can't make up their minds, basically. Anyway, we got through that, and then the game got good again. We ended up finding like a goblin settlement, and investigated there. We found some rare items. Actually, what appears to be a Necronomicon book, which is kind of cool. I wonder what that's going to turn out to be. So good stuff today. Did we do any major plot? Not at all. But we spent 3 hours doing all this periphery content that I could have easily missed if I listened to people, because people were screaming to me to go what's her name? It's Carlock or something. Go get Carlock. Or go further west to do the goblin stuff. And I'm like, no, I want to explore, and I'm happy I did, because I feel like I would have missed out on a lot of stuff if I just rushed. So I'm glad I didn't rush. In general, I had a great time. People were great, very supportive stream, lots of interaction, lots of engagement, great stream today, okay?
Oh, Phil, God. Pig-headed Phil. I don't understand this fucking nonsense about the game mistreated you. What the fuck do you mean the game mistreated you? The game is just a fucking game. It doesn't know who the fuck you are. When they developed it, they didn't know who you are, and they can care less who you are, Phil. You're a fucking idiot. And the reason why it took you 45 minutes to do that quest or that boss fight is because you weren't a high enough rank, Phil. You didn't have enough experience, you fucking moron. That's the reason why the people in your chat didn't want you to go do it, because you weren't ready for it. And that's why it took you 45 minutes. This is Elden Ring all over again. When you decided to fight I think it was the Tree Sentinel boss, I think that's what it was. And it took you, what, like almost a day to beat that shit. Because you weren't a high enough rank. But not you, Phil. You just want to be a pig-headed, bull-headed asshole and do whatever the fuck you want to do. And then sit there and complain about the game and the devs and how they mistreated you. You're a fucking idiot. God, you're so fucking stupid. It just pisses me off because you don't fucking listen, and you can't like stop for 2 seconds and say to yourself, okay, what should I do? Should I just plow through this and beat it and just get through it? Or should I retreat back and rethink my strategy? No, you don't fucking do that. You just go gung-ho like a fucking douche, like a moron, and decide, well, I'm going to keep playing it until I beat it, or I'm going to quit. And that's the reason why you end up wage quitting and rage quitting stuff, because you want to be pig-headed and bullheaded and just rush through things. And when you don't listen to people, right, or you don't research, which is another thing that pisses me off even most, is you won't even bother to take 10 minutes to research something, to look into to see what the hell you need to do. You get pissed off and you rage quit. You're a fucking moron. You deserve everything bad that comes to you. And I love when you just go fucking salt rant and just go off on excuses about why you don't suck. And this is gonna dovetail into the next segment when it comes to Street Fighter. Because the nonsense that comes out of your fucking stupid mouth is ridiculous. And it's funny because no one buys it. I mean, no one aside from Derek and Jaden, the two, mentally challenged dents in your chat, no one fucking buys your excuses. Everyone knows that you are just not that good, Phil. It's just the fact. You're not a good gamer at all. You're an average to kind of slightly below average game, depending on what you're playing. And that's why you love walking simulators and easy games that hold your fucking hand. And then when you come up against a game like Baldings Gate 3, which requires you to do research, to think, to plan things out, you fail miserably because you can't do any of those things. God.
The late stream tonight was not very good. Why? This is the second Monday in a row that I've attempted to play Street Fighter 6 at the master level with Dhalsim, and this game is just a laggy mess, okay? To give you perspective, all those months when I was playing Street Fighter 6, when it was a new game, so you're to June, July, August, September, and then I kind of gave it a break in October and went back to it in November. The vast majority of matches that I played were anywhere from as low as 10 milliseconds up to maybe 30, at the worst, maybe around 40. Now, every once in a while, you get a bum match that was like 50, 60, 70, and sometimes over 100, but that was like maybe a fourth, a fifth of the time. Most of the matches, on average, that I was getting in Street Fighter 6 were on average around 30 milliseconds, and because of that, these matches were great. It was the best online connections I'd ever seen in a fighting game, quite honestly. Really great response. You can react to things going on. Just really good stuff. Since I've gotten to master level with Dhalsim, now this is the first time I've been playing master level in over a month because I gave the game a month break. Most of my connections, because we're paying attention now, are around 50 plus milliseconds, 50 to 60. That's not good. When you're playing anywhere from high 40s, 50, 60 milliseconds, you can't do quick things like break a throw. That's awful, because there's certain characters who have amazing throws, insane range and everything. You just can't do anything about it, especially with the character that I'm using, Dhalsim. He doesn't have quick responses. He can't mash jab to try to stop throw because he's slow. So all these people I'm playing now are literally getting away with insanely stupid things that they should not be getting away with because I can't defend myself because the game lags. And it was weird because last Monday was an awful experience. Then on Friday, it wasn't so bad. I actually won way more than I lost. And then again tonight, horrible again. So it's like this basically. Some nights are going to be good, some nights are going to be bad. I guess it's luck of the draw of who's playing when. Maybe because there's more people playing on a Friday night, I get better connections because there's more of a player pool. But tonight, it was like terrible. It really was atrocious. These people were not good. They were just playing pattern shit and walk forward, throw, 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 or jab, jab, jab. And I couldn't do anything about what they were doing. Half the time I get the wrong move. My combo drops. I go for drive reversal, which is block, forward, and two heavies. And it would say, oh, you didn't block. And then forward and two heavies. You just press the two heavies. And it would give me drive impact, which is completely unsafe. And then I would lose half my health bar. So it was a very, very bad night. And after tonight, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm pissed off at this fucking game. I want to play with Blanka again. As much as I like Dhalsim and I want to get better with him, I don't feel I will ever get better playing with Dhalsim at Master Rank. I mean that. Like, I actually feel like I was doing better learning in Diamond because I was getting better matches, better connections. Since I got to Master, so many scrubs have scrubbed it out and gotten to Master, it's all shitty connections now. So, there's no point. So what I'm going to do is on Friday, we're going to have a casual match session with Blanka on Friday Night Fights to try to remember how to play with him. I'm actually going to be watching some footage of him, probably like Thursday night. And then what we will do is have a 2+ hour Friday Night Fight session, trying to get back into the swing of things with Blanka, so that way I can learn him again, or remember again, and then basically when I play again, I'll try to play several Master streams with Blanka and see how it goes. I think I'll do better with Blanka only because Blanka's more offensive. I can get in people's faces and attack and rush, rather than have to kind of play super defensively like you have to most of the time with Dhalsim. So it'll be a different experience for sure. But tonight was just the last straw for me, trying to play Dhalsim. Like, I know I will never improve with these matchups. There's nothing to learn. You see what's happening. You want anti-air fierce, which is back or fierce punch, gives me standing fierce punch. Just block down back, can never block down back to one of the top tier characters. It will never block on reaction. Break a throw, never. I had entire matches. I knew they were coming for me to throw. When I saw it, never broke one throw. They threw me 5 times in a fucking row. The only way to break a throw is to mash the buttons like an idiot early. Like before any animation appears on my TV for a throw, I have to start mashing the buttons, and then it would break the throw. That's not gameplay. That's prediction. That's guessing. That's like you gotta be psychic. That's not good competitive gameplay in any fighting game. That's trash. That's low-level shit. That's, you know, what an idiot does. And that's how you have to play the game, because the connections have degraded so poorly in Master. So, at this point, yeah, I don't see how I can make any advancement with Dhalsim, which is very sad. So anyway, yes, on Friday night, we continue with Blanca, okay? So that was today. It was a well-supported day. It was a great day in Baldings Gate 3, and an incredibly disappointing day in Street Fighter 6, which really sucked, but what can you do?
There's so much to unpack here. There's just so much. First of all, Phil, I love how you bitch and complain about people mash jabbing. What would you call when you fucking mash Yoga Fire? That's all you fucking do when you play Dhalsim is Yoga Fire, Yoga Fire, Yoga Fire, Yoga Fire. You throw a Yoga Fire so that when they react to it, you jump up, you portal to their side, or you use your long arm thing and you hit them. That's your setup. You mash fucking Yoga Fire. You do the same exact thing that Ken does with jab. There's no fucking difference. But the only difference here is that when you do it, it's fine, but when other people do it, is trash gameplay. You're a fucking douchebag. You're a fucking idiot, Phil. The other thing, too, is this whole internet connection thing. I love how you say, well, we started tracking it now. Oh, so you don't know exactly what your ping was before. That's easy to check, Phil. You could just go back and look at your videos and see what your ping is. On average, your ping was anywhere between 30 and 60 ping per millisecond, which is not bad for fighting games at all. Anything below 60 is perfectly fine, Phil. And that's where you were at. And that's what you were at. And the other thing, too, is that if lag is impacting you, wouldn't it impact other people as well? You're the person playing you. And they seem to be doing perfectly fine, kicking your fucking ass up and down the stream. I think, Phil, again, your boy Doody subscribes to Occam Razor, where the obvious explanation is typically the right one. And the obvious explanation here, Phil, is that you're in Master Rank and you're fighting better competition. And that's the reason why you're getting clapped and you're fucking losing. That is the reason why, Phil. Nothing more, nothing less. And when you accept that, I think you would become a better player. This whole nonsense of you spouting and spewing and going off like a fucking maniac for the last 5 minutes, excuses for why you're terrible, is fucking ridiculous. It's so bad now that you've actually now rage quit. Phil is known for rage quitting games. He's actually now rage quitting characters. So it's official, he rage quit Dhalsim. Why? Because he sucks, or he's not a good player with it. And that's fine, Phil. And the other thing too is that no one would say shit about this if you weren't ranting and raving on your fucking streams when you played the game. You lost, move on, play somebody else, move the fuck on. Or if your ego is so fucking fragile that it can't take losing to someone, then play with a better character. Play with one of these top tier characters and show us how great you are, Phil. Because that's what you love to fucking say. You love to say how great of a player you are, right? And that all these, this motherfucker actually said yesterday on his stream that nobody beat him. No one beat him fair. Everyone mash jab or because of lag or whatever, and it wasn't they really didn't beat him. That's what this fucking douchebag said. Literally every single player, he actually said that, and at the end he said nobody beat me. All the losses were fake. Or whatever fucking terminology he uses. Yeah, 30 something odd matches that you fight, and you've lost a significant amount of them. All of them were lucky or lag or mashing or whatever the fuck you had to say. God, Phil, no one fucking buys this, Phil. No one believes this, except again for the two fucking dents. You know, the mentally deficient Jaden and Derek. Those are the only two people that fucking believe anything you have to say, especially when it comes to Street Fighter game. You just need to accept, Phil, that you're just a terrible gamer. And it's not Gaymer, G-A-M-E-R, it's G-A-Y-M-E-R. Cause that's how terrible you fucking are, Phil. God, you're such a douchebag. Fucking douchebag. Oh my god. And then it's not even Street Fighter, it's Baldur's Gate. When you were playing Baldings Gate, you could just see how terrible you are. You just have no patience. You refuse to research anything. You were free. I mean, it literally takes, Phil, it literally takes you 2 minutes to Google something. Just fucking Google it. I mean, you waste fucking time in your streams snorting and farting and peeing and opening up your fucking window and going to see Cat and Tyrone and going to pet your horse, going to pet your cat. You waste all this fucking time on your stream and you can't take 1 minute or 2 minutes to just fucking Google something. And be honest with your chat. Just say, all right, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to research it real quick and then I'm going to play it. No, you don't want to do that because you're scared people are going to say, "Oh, you need a guide," or you're being handheld. Everyone already thinks that, Phil. Everyone believes that, Phil, that you need to be handheld and that you're just not a good gamer. Everyone believes that already. So just fucking accept it and move the fuck on and just open up a Windows and open up your Windows browser and just fucking Google it because I get tired of watching you fucking playing these games and bitching and complaining about everything under the sun. You just don't fucking know, and when you don't know, you fucking learn. But yeah, you refuse to fucking learn about anything. And that's the reason why I feel people despise you and fucking hate you. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it. I'm not going to listen to the next 1 minute because, of course, it's just him going to complain. Oh, and the also fucking fact is he was bitching about support last night. He made $160 or something like that on his Baldings Gate because 2 people wailed out. And then he's gonna bitch that he made $23 on his Streetfighter, whatchamacallit last night. And of course, yet again, he lost more members. Anyway, fuck you, Phil. You're a fucking moron. Peace out.